Hi friends, it's Miss Zatterine here again, and we're here to do another opinion writing today. Um, so a little bit of a different thing I want to teach you today. Today I want to teach you that even when you finish your writing, you can go back and revise it, or you can add more to make it stronger and more detailed. So since we practiced opinion writing yesterday, remember an opinion is something that you think or feel, okay? So today our opinion is about, do we prefer lunch or recess? I already wrote mine here. I picked lunch. I like lunch better. I gave my opening statement. I used transition words just like I worked on yesterday with you guys. Okay, I used first, I said next, last, and in conclusion. And I have my concluding statement. Okay, so keep doing the things that you've been doing. Don't forget the things that we taught you in the days before. Keep doing those. So I gave my 3 reasons why I like lunch better, and I wrote my concluding statement. Just like we worked on yesterday too. We restated our opinion in the beginning, and then I left you with a question to leave the reader interested. But today, as I said, I want to teach you how we can still add more to our writing to make it stronger. And we have our handy dandy sticky notes to help us with that, because there's always more to be written. So I'm going to show you what I mean when I say add details to our writing and to revise it and make it better. So I wrote about preferring lunch over recess, and my first reason why I like lunch was, first, I like lunch because I can talk to friends. Okay, that's pretty good. I do like lunch because I can talk to friends, but on my post-it, I can add even more about that. So I can give an example of what I mean. So maybe when I give my reason, I say, I like lunch because I can talk to friends. So now that's my reason. Now I can add an example about what I mean when I say I can talk to friends. So for example, when Miss Zatterine eats lunch, she likes to talk to her teacher friends. She likes to talk to Miss Moran, Mr. Marco, Miss Little. So she can clarify that and write more details. So I'm going to say, for example, I love chatting with my friends, Miss Moran, Miss DeMarco, and Miss Ludholt. Period. And I can just stick that sticky note right next to where I want to put it, or maybe I can put it here if I didn't draw my picture. I'm going to leave it here for now because I know it should go right here after this sentence, okay? So now when you read this out loud, or when I rewrite it later, because this is my rough draft, my final draft, I can say, this is how it would read. It would go, I prefer lunch over recess. First, I like lunch because I can talk to friends. For example, I love chatting with my friends, Miss Moran, Miss DeMarco, and Miss Ludholt. So now I have an extra detailed sentence that can help my readers imagine what I'm doing at lunch and why I really like it. So if I was going to do that for my next reason, my next reason says, next, I like lunch because I like to eat. Okay, Miss Zatterine, that's exciting, but what do you like to eat? Tell us more. So on my post-it, I'm going to write another example. So I could say, for example, I'm betting you're wondering what I like to eat. So I could say, for example, my favorite thing to eat at lunch, or my favorite food to eat at lunch, is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Mmm, yummy. So that's my detail for my second reason, and then I would just stick it right here too, okay? So that one there, that one here. And now, so now when I read this out loud, it's gonna sound like this. I prefer lunch over recess. First, I like lunch because I can talk to friends. For example, I love chatting with my friends, Miss Moran, Miss DeMarco, and Miss Ludholt. Next, I like lunch because I like to eat. For example, my favorite food to eat at lunch, going back, fixing my mistakes, at lunch is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And then now I'm going to my last reason, and I'm going to come up with a detail for that one that I can add on to make my writing more interesting. So folks, I challenge you today to, once you're done with all of the parts of your organizer here, your opinion writing, I challenge you to take a Post-it or two. If you want to add more, that's awesome. And add an extra example. That is an extra detail that your readers would love to hear so that they can know a little bit more about why you prefer lunch or recess.